Monday, we announced the closure of Fantastic Studio. Unfortunately, the day before has failed financially, and we lack the funds to continue. All income received is being used to pay off debts to our partners. I'm gonna just break this down real quick. So, if you did not know, the day before is a new release, came out like 5 days ago. It's a survival game, or it was supposed to be a survival game. It's essentially Tarkov Light. It's trying to be an extraction shooter, Tarkov style. If you just look at any gameplay, you can easily see that. Zombie survival mixed with extraction shooter. Unfortunately, most people were promised an actual open world survival game, which is why the reviews are currently sitting at 19% positive with 18,000 reviews, and again, under a week. That is insane. If you did not know, most games on Steam have about a 2 to 3% player to review ratio. Let's just assume that that figure is not accurate for this game because it's a new release and it's pretty bad, so obviously more people are going to be reviewing it. Let's just say 10%, right? So basically 19K reviews, so we'll go 19K, right? And then multiply that by 10, so that's how many people own the game. And then that's how much money they paid, because it's $40 for this game. Now, Steam has a cut. I don't know, it's like 40% or something, so we'll just, boom, multiply that down. So this is how much money went to the studio within 5 days of release. And it's a financial failure. How much money did these guys take for investor? That is insane that this is considered a financial failure to the point where they have to close down their studio. We invested all of our efforts, resources, and man hours. They're just trying to get a sob story. Blah, blah. I won't read all this. It is just absolutely insane that this is considered a failure in modern gaming in a week. And under a week of a new title release. Like, that doesn't even pay back. They have to shut down their entire studio. They have to pay their debts, and that's it. They're just writing it off. Would you expect to sell like 1 million copies in the first week? Holy moly, man. The main reason why I'm making this video is I basically just wanted to drive the point home that still, to this day, nothing has changed really in modern gaming. That the most important thing in game development is, listen up, you ready for this? Big surprise here. Making a good game. Who would have thought? If the game is good, if it's fun to play, if it's fun to move around in the world and experience things, like, does this look fun? Does this look fun? Like, some people really like this, making their house their own, like putting a radio down, putting a chair down. Like, maybe that's pretty fun. If you watch actual gameplay of the game, the whole thing, why you buy a video game usually is to, play the game, have fun with it. If you actually look at the gameplay, it's like, there's like one zombie. You're in a big old city. Like, this doesn't occur. This is just does not happen at all. Maybe you're in a squad. Maybe you see 1 or 2 zombies. Like, you're not going to see 4, 5, 6 zombies at a time. The graphics don't even look like this. The face, to be fair, the faces do. Maybe they spent all of their budget on facial animation. We all know that modern gaming faces can be a bit off it sometimes. It's one thing to not deliver on all fronts for a new release, especially one that's had a lot of anticipation behind it, a lot of promises made by the developers to the potential players. Hey, this game's going to be this style. But they did a bait and switch. They pulled the rug out from under people, number one, because again, it was supposed to be an open world survival MMO. It's basically just trying to be Tarkov in actuality. Not only that, it just has tons of bugs. It just doesn't work. Like, if you go and read some of these reviews, like I found one over here, right here. Created a character, changed servers to meet up with a friend. The game then deleted all of our equipment and loot, so we had nothing when changing over. Okay, not a big deal. We're hardcore like that. Hey, yo, hardcore gamers, what's up? We decided to just head out in the city and get some. We went to the city to get some loot. No zombies anywhere. Then we found a police station, and we can't punch zombies, and there is no melee in a zombie survival game. That's it. That's it. Like, that's not even a bug at that point. That is just sheer oversight. Like, who thinks about not putting a melee in a modern shooter action game? Like, you just don't have a melee in there. Even Call of Duty has a melee. What are we doing here? Anyway, I could rip on this game for more. It's just the perfect encapsulation of a modern gaming. There you go. Hey, 07 to all the people that spent money on this game. Hopefully you get your refunds. That's about it. Peace out.